Well, hi, everybody. I'm Voice of the Bulls, Paul Peck, with Bulls radio color analyst Bob Gaughan, following a 110-80 dominant Buffalo victory over the Toledo Rockets. Bob, I think we're all still sort of wondering how good this Buffalo team is, but they're now 2-0 in the MAC with 2 wins over the team picked to win the West Division and a team that they beat in the MAC championship game last year. I'll ask you that question. How good are these teams?
Well, I think as good as this team has played all year, I think a lot of us were looking, is this team played a really complete game? And most of us would say, as good as their record is, they hadn't played a complete game. This was probably their best game of the year, the most complete game of the year. The second half in this game, when they came out and just blew the doors off of Toledo, shooting over 60% in the second half, over 70% from three-point range. Jeremy Harris leading the way, 34 points. It was just an impressive victory by 30 points over a team that they played the MAC championship game. Come on, this is an incredibly talented basketball team.
Yeah, after a team that had started 12-1 in their non-conference part of the schedule. Harris was the star of the game with a career-high 34 points. By his own admission, he hasn't felt like he should. He hasn't shot as well as he should. And I think what this win illustrates is, who do you stop on this team? If you're going to focus on Massenberg and Perkins and say, well, Harris hasn't shot the ball well, you leave him open, he hits his first 5 3-pointers and scores 34 points.
Yeah, he started out the year really slow from three-point range, but he's really turned it on. Now, the last 9-10 games, he's had multiple three-point shooting efforts, and tonight was just out of sorts. He just couldn't miss, and once he wound up hitting the threes, now he's driving to the basket, he's hitting mid-range jumpers, he just did it all. But just a total effort, not only from him, like you said, Massenberg, and they're tough to stop. When you have 5 guys on the court that can score, what does the defense do? It makes it really difficult for them to stop. And let's talk about the reason that they won this game. It was the defensive effort. They held Jalen Sanford, who's one of the better players in the MAC, averaging 17 points a game. Paul, he was 1 of 10 from the floor, and he never had an easy shot. The reason the Bulls are as good as they are, you could talk offense, but in my eyes, it's their defense. The reason they won this game by 30 points, their defense was that much better than Toledo's.
The magical season continues for the 19th ranked Bulls. They are now off to a 13-1 start on the season, 2-0 in the MAC, continuing to roll here at Alumni Arena. Back in action again here in Buffalo on Saturday. For Bob Gaughan, my name is Paul Peck. Thanks for joining us here on BuffaloSportsPage.com.